out of the ordinary. We did it for the best interest of this country. And the appeal I want to make to Nigerians, in Ghana, a very young and a very ebullient FA president was elected a few years ago. He was given so much opportunity, and by God's grace, he has been able to turn Ghana football. So I just want to appeal to Nigerians to give us time. We're going to take, like I said in the beginning, we're going to take very difficult decisions, but those decisions are not based on subjectivism. They are based on objectivity, you know, and we are. And you start saying, coming out with a very, in the next 5 weeks, we are sending 10 referees to England for training. This is through private sponsors. In the next 2 months, we are sending 10 coaches to England to be backroom analysis, to train on match reading and backroom analysis. We are doing all those things, and we also come up with very lofty ideas in terms of corporate Nigeria. Only yesterday, we appointed Pricewaterhouse to look at the audits of the Football Federation. We've also appointed financial derivatives to be our financial consultant. And we also finalized an agreement with Ben & Co to restructure the FA. We are looking at our long, short, and medium-term programs, all geared towards enhancing the fortunes of Nigeria, so that Nigeria will always end in pole positions in every given event, in every given tournament. It's not watching Super Eagles and become hypertensive. It's not watching Super Eagles and saying that, you know, Super Eagles is a super brand, and I want to keep it as such. So, like I said, we are going to step on toes. But please, if we are stepping on your toes, before we even step on your toes, we want to tell you sorry. But please, Nigeria should give us this opportunity. We are very keen on writing a lot.
Okay, now that's the communique from Nigerian Football Federation. It was released this morning, and the first one is the committee unanimously praised the excellent contributions of the technical crew of the senior national team, as the Super Eagles led by Coach Stephen Keshi, to the glorious accomplishment of the team in the past 3 years. And however, in the interest of Nigerian football and the desire to ensure qualification for the 2015 Africa Cup of Nations finals, the committee decided to relieve them of their duties with immediate effect. And of course, the second one, in recognition of their contributions, of course, the committee decided to actually approve that the three of them, Daniel Amokachi, Keshi, and of course Ike Shoremo, should proceed to any coaching course of their choice. And of course, Nigerian Football Federation will be responsible for the fees and all that. And of course, the third one is they also approve what? The appointment of Coach Amodu Shuaibu, and he'll be assisted by Salisu Yusuf and Benga Ogumbote and Aloysius Agu. These are the team that will prosecute the last 2 games for Nigeria for the Nations Cup. And of course, the team also has a new coordinator of the national team, talking about Gabalawa. And of course, Toyin Ibitoye of China Television is now the new media officer. So right now, you no longer be hearing Ben Alaya. So definitely is Toyin Ibitoye right now. Congratulations to him. And of course, the team secretary remains NMB Anko. So he is the only one that was retained in that. And of course, another one is the fact that they also approved the appointment of Coach Samson Siasia as the new head coach of the under-23 team. Remember, in 2005, we took Nigeria to the finals, because where we lost to Argentina with the likes of Mikel Obi and all that. It will also be assisted by Fatah Amao and all that. The technical and development committee looked very new. You have Felix Ayonsiago, he's the chairman. Yusuf Ahmed Fresh is the vice chairman. You have Paul Bassi, also a member. Victor Kloba, a member. Pascal Patrick, a member. Landon Boss, of course, is back in the frame. And Mutiu Adepoju is also there. So that's how it's going to look like for Nigerian football. And of course, for the women, well, it's still another committee that was appointed for them. And of course, we'll be having the likes of Babajiro, Ejiro Baba Femi. She is a member of the women's committee. We'll say congratulations to all of them, and hopefully they can set the ball rolling for a better Nigerian football. Now let's look at other qualifiers, of course.
No, before we go, come on. Okay. No, Stephen Keshi, do you remember I called it that I didn't really see him continuing after the World Cup, and yes, he survived.
Crystal ball, you look into it and you saw it.
Yeah, my crystal ball, it doesn't fail me like that. So yes, it wasn't.
I'm waiting for the day it's going to fail.
That day might not just come. So it's like saying thank you, Keshi. you've done a good job for the country. It's just time to move on now. And hopefully, Amodu Shuaibu can lead the country.
Yes,
the last 2 games is November already. Remember, the games are in November. And this is just on 16th of October already. So hopefully, Amodu and his cohorts can do a good job before we look for the foreign coach.
They definitely will. And that's the result of what happened last night. Well, missed result for Nigeria, perfect one. For South Africa is a missed one for them because right now, top 2 in Group A is still very open. Anybody can take that. Nigeria win your last 2 games, of course, you can take that. And Mali and Ethiopia, well, this is a shock, beating Mali in Bamako by 3-2. Angola and Lesotho. Angola winning their first game in qualifiers so far. Burkina Faso and Gabon, it was a 1-1 draw. Cameroon beating Sierra Leone by 2-0. Togo and Uganda, Togo finishing the job there 2 in the away games. And for Ghana and Guinea, Ghana 3-1. It ended. Ayew definitely not just stop scoring, and Asamoah Gyan was also on score sheet. Zambia beating Niger Republic by 3-0. They are also back to winning ways. Now Cape Verde 1-0 against Zambia. Now that is a country less than 1 million, and they don't even have a professional league. Last year they got to the quarterfinals. Everyone felt it was a fluke, but right now they proved that that wasn't a fluke. They qualified first, and of course they were followed by Algeria later in the day. Egypt beating Botswana by 2-0. Now the shocker for the night was DR Congo beating Cote d'Ivoire 4-3. I don't really know how this happened. I think we'll get to see the highlights of that, but we promise you fans we'll bring you the highlights of this game, how Cote d'Ivoire were able to lose this game.
What a game. What a game. That had to be the most exciting football I've seen involving 2 African teams in a long time. It was really incredible. And the Congolese and the DRC actually went to Abidjan and they actually took control. 3-1 in the first half. And you wonder, okay, what's going on here? But second half, credit to Cote d'Ivoire. They really came out fighting. Salomon Kalou came on to very 2 goals, and you thought, okay, just when you thought now, Cote d'Ivoire might just go on and nick the victory, towards the end of the game, and boom, the DRC struck again on the counter attack. It was just incredible. Absolutely mad fun watching that game. It's a shame for Cote d'Ivoire, but then these things happen sometimes. If you don't do your homework very well, you're bound to lose. Yeah, definitely that's the way it is. Although definitely they are still in the game. Of course, it's the second time they're actually conceding 4 goals in 3 games. Well, for them, they're still in the game. Of course, they will still qualify for the Nations Cup. Okay, what do we have next? Luis Suarez. Yes, we really need to talk about him. Yes. Actually received his golden boot last night in Spain. Yeah, well deserved. We all know he had a fantastic season for Liverpool last year. 31 goals. It was just amazing, and we can see right now Liverpool are really struggling without him. Awards can really be controversial at times because a lot of the time it's subjective and it depends on personality on and off the pitch. But this particular award, there's no denying it. If you're the top scorer, you're the top scorer. Nothing can take that away from you. So 31 goals for Luis Suarez. I really can't wait to see him playing for Barcelona, and it's happened by faith that he will make his debut. His we end 24th, so he's making his debut. Incredible. Come on, look at faith right there. We will see him in the El Clasico. I can't wait. Bring it on already. Yeah, bring it on. We're really waiting for Luis Suarez. And even yesterday, actually talked about the fact that he can't wait. The anxiety has been building because he's been watching his teammates playing week in, week out. And of course, that anxiety is already building. So he just can't wait to get into the pitch. And he believes that he would want to get so many things for Barcelona, winning so many trophies with him. He's already dreaming with them. Quality all over the park. And you can imagine Suarez and Neymar and Messi doing all that for Barcelona. It will be very incredible. But the sad thing is, unfortunate thing is, it's just one ball. So I wonder how they're going to do it. That's weird. Now, that is the blame game where it's coming from. Serbia, Albania. Now, UEFA had decided to actually charge both countries for what really happened. Yeah, basically, they can blame themselves all they like. UEFA don't care about that. What they care about is both of you are wrong, and Serbia have been charged for throwing missiles onto the pitch, poor organization, as well as invading the pitch as well. While for Albania, it's all about the banner. According to UEFA, it's illicit. Yeah, you don't do that.
That's a political statement. And you're not supposed to do that during the game.
Exactly. UEFA frowns at that a lot. And the second charge is about refusing to play on when the referee wanted to do that. So October the 26th, we'll find out what UEFA will do to this lot.
But the Albanians actually said that because of what happened, even when they were trying to get into the tunnel, then you had even the stewards were actually throwing things at them. So they were really afraid to, to go ahead and continue playing the game. Well, that's all for the show this morning. Thank you so much for being part of it. We'll leave you with the speeches coming from the Grand Slam of golf, where Matty Kema actually won that.
Got it. How about it? Martin Keimer. Two-shot swing, Bubba Watson.
Well, on the 9th hole, he had the same yardage and went with just a little baby 9-iron. Flighted it nicely in.
Oh, gorgeous shot.
Great chance at a birdie for Bubba Watson. Oh, there it is. Martin Keimer with a bogey at the par 3 16th. And a two-shot swing, and now a two-shot lead for Bubba Watson.
But you can also get there in two if you lay it up just short of the water.
Yeah, this is down the left-hand side. Needs a soft hop.
Shot. That's dry, but he'll be wet trying to play it.
He's out. Good day to wear white pants, too.
Well, he got it out, but
you could say that. How about that?
Oh, it's a chipping clinic.
Yeah. Lots of ways to a par.
Yeah, it's pretty much the line that we saw from Bubba earlier, when he just kind of grazed that right-hand side of the hole and missed.
Timer for birdie. Yeah, right in the heart, Martin Keimer. Is he going to get Bubba Watson in a playoff again? That's it.
Oh, what a shame for Bubba.
It's been a day of two putts for Bubba Watson, and he will let this one go by. Martin Keimer, congratulations, the winner of the 32nd PGA Grand Slam of Golf.